Peace, y'all. My name is Kay, and I'm a messenger of the universe. Welcome back to my channel, y'all. Even if you're new here, this is not the first time that our souls have crossed paths. Let's get started, y'all, with this reading, and we're going to talk about your future spouse in your marriage and what your person's going to be like and the lessons that are going to come with this love. So I have 3 groups today to choose from. I have group number 1 with this World card, group 2 with the Hierophant, and group 3 with the High Priestess. So without further ado, y'all, let's get started with group number 1. Peace out. Welcome group number 1 to your reading on your future spouse. So right off the bat, we have a Virgo or Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising coming through. With this World card, I do feel like your person is someone who is a lover of people. They could be a strong humanitarian, or they just really like to help people. They like to help uplift the world. They like to empower others. This person also may like attention, like they like to be in the spotlight, or they just prefer to be someone who is well known, like well financially stable in some way. Like I'm getting like a CEO that's well known, or someone who is within the community. They are well known as a humanitarian, or someone who travels the world, or is just well known. Like even if people don't know much about them, they may know their name. Like I'm getting your future spouse is someone who really likes to travel and really likes to be out and about, and they also like to get to know others. They like to connect with people, and they also just enjoy being like a free-spirited individual in person. For some of y'all, pay attention to the some there. Some of y'all might also be into like an open relationship or a dynamic that's a little bit different or unique. Some of y'all could also be in a relationship with your future spouse that is like well known. Like you guys might be like a power couple dynamic, or you could be someone that is like well known within your community or within the workplace. And we also have the 10 of Cups. So there's a lot of imagery here of this person just really completing you. You're going to be so happy and fulfilled with this person, your future spouse. I mean, I do feel like your future spouse, you're going to choose them because they just bring you so much happiness and fulfillment, more than you ever could honestly dream of. Because the 10 of Cups is almost like a energy of having that dream romance. Like, oh my gosh, this is better than what I dreamt of. This person is going to really fulfill you emotionally. They're really going to be present with you, and they're going to make you feel really comfortable opening up. They're going to give you a safe space to share your emotions and to really feel comfortable expressing the full depth of who you are. And I feel like your future spouse, they're going to be the type of person that really wants to be your stability. They want to be there for you. They want to be your rock. And this is someone that really wants to give you whatever it is that you want. Like your wildest dreams is what they want for you. This person is going to be very driven by helping you achieve your biggest dreams. I'm getting the movie Princess and the Frog, like how Prince Naveen wanted to make more money to help Tiana get her restaurant going, and to do that, that's kind of what I'm getting with your future spouse. Like they're going to be your Prince Naveen, and they're really going to support you in your dreams, because this person also has big dreams too. They think that, or they will achieve their greatest dreams or aspirations, goals, etc. And they want to bring you along with the ride. They don't want to just leave you behind. They want to take you there with them. This is why they become your future spouse. They're someone who really sees you for who you truly are. They see all of you and they really enjoy you. And they also just want to be around you a lot. Like this person will want to spend a lot of time with you. Even if they do spend a lot of time working away from home, when they come back, they're going to be like all over you guys. You're going to feel like, oh my gosh, like this person really does love me, even if I don't get to see them every single day, or they work a job like being a doctor, for example. The hours can be like really bad, and it can be hard to make time for your loved ones. But when this person does make time for you, they're going to make sure it's very special, and make sure you know that you're still appreciated no matter how far you guys are, no matter what the distance is. And for some of you guys, this could also be a relationship that starts off long distance, or starts off like online. You guys met on a dating site, or you met somewhere just like online in some way, but you guys are going to really connect with this person. And they might also be someone who is of a different culture than you, or they have a different background. So this person could also speak multiple languages. I'm getting like a polyglot, I think that's how you say it. There's someone who speaks multiple languages, or they like the they like to learn languages, or they're just very much into other cultures and understanding other people's backgrounds and such. So this person will definitely like recognize you as an individual, but they're also going to see you as a part of their complete picture. They see you as someone who can really fulfill them in the long term and can really provide you provide them with fulfillment, so they want to return the favor and they want to show you how much you mean to them. And I also am getting that your future spouse is someone who actually, I'm going to pull this card first. This person is going to be very, very, very attracted to y'all. Like, when I say attracted to y'all, like, it's going to be hard for them to keep their hands off of you. They're going to be very, very attracted to you no matter what. I'm getting like a channeled message for those of y'all. When you get pregnant, your person's going to be even more all over you, okay? They're going to find it really hot or attractive when you get pregnant with their kid. They're going to be like all over you, like bees and honey, okay? And I feel like with this sacral chakra, this person's going to find your sexual relationship to be very important. They're going to find their sexual needs, or just the needs of the relationship, keeping the passion going, that excitement. They're going to be very focused on maintaining that and making sure that you're satisfied. So this person's going to be very much so into pleasuring you and making sure you're happy, because your happiness is what makes them happy as well. And this person also, in the focus of their relationship, of course, is not just going to be about the pleasure and the physical aspects, but this person does value that part a lot and they enjoy it a lot, which is why they think about it so much and why they can't keep their hands off of you, okay? And then we also have the integration card. So your person is going to be someone who has a very strong leadership energy. I'm getting like a strong Aries placements, Capricorn placements, Aquarius placements. This person, your future spouse, y'all, I'm getting this person is going to be very big on, like, they're going to have to balance their masculine and their feminine energies, because sometimes they may teeter one way, too much one way, or too much into the other. Like, sometimes they might be too much into their feminine, and then sometimes they might be too much into their masculine. So this person's they may struggle to like find balance in the relationship at times, but I do feel like with your support, this person's going to be able to get through it, and they're going to be able to integrate their masculine and feminine in a balanced and healthy way. And I am sensing with this card too that this person feels like you're like the yin to their yang. You guys really complement one another. And I think this is really beautiful. You guys may not be completely alike. You may come from different backgrounds or different cultures, or be completely from two different countries or states, or there's like some big difference here, but this difference that you guys have actually complements the other, okay? So like, your strength is their weakness is your strength. Like, there's a very strong complementary energy, which is also why I feel like you guys could be an example for others to look up to. With the World card being present, that really shows like other people looking up to this, or being a source of inspiration for the world to see. So I do feel like you guys are going to be what's it called, like influencing another generation, the younger generation, or you're going to have a strong influence on how your kids see love and romance, if it's not that big, like with the World card. If this is like just on a smaller scale for those of y'all, it could just be within your family, or just showing your family a different way, showing the world a different way. It's going to show up in different ways for each of y'all, but it's still going to show up as a strong focal point for this relationship with your future spouse. So I do want you all to keep that in mind. Thank y'all so much for joining me, group 1, for this reading. I hope it resonated. Drop a like, comment, and subscribe if you want to join my beautiful community of my lovely ravens. My name is Kay. I had the pleasure of being your reader today, and I hope to catch you at my next video. Peace out. Peace, my lovely ravens that selected group 2. Welcome to your reading on your future spouse. So you guys selected this Hierophant here. So we're already getting a Taurus right off the bat. This person may like to eat, they may like to cook, but something with food here is prominent. They may like to even both for some of y'all, but I do feel like food could be a big theme in this relationship. Maybe you guys cook together, or y'all like to eat together all the time, or there's like a specific focal point for this relationship around what you guys eat together and how you share foods and how you share with one another. Because when I think of food, I also think of how we share with others and how we give to others, because we can honestly learn a lot from people just by the meals that we eat, because we usually come from different backgrounds, and we all eat foods that may be different to someone else if they're not used to that. So I do feel like with this group, there's going to be like a lot of sharing different things. Like, if you guys have food specifically that you like, you might share that with each other. If you have music that you really like, you guys are going to like have that bond where you share things back and forth with each other, and it's like you guys are genuinely enjoying one another, genuinely enjoying like each other and getting to know one another through your likes and interests. So with the Magician card, or I'm sorry, I didn't mean to pull this card out because I actually wanted to talk about the Hierophant first. So your future spouse is going to be someone you really look up to. This is someone who's almost like a teacher for you. This person is going to really teach you some really big life lessons, or they're going to put you on game to like how the world works. Or, you know, this can also be an indicator that this person could be like, there could be an age gap in this, or there could be something like, there's some sort of dynamic that's a bit like taboo in a sense. Like this person could be like a bit older, or they could be like your boss, or they could be like your professor or something. But there is like a dynamic here where someone is an authority figure over the other person. And so I do feel like with your future spouse, it's going to feel a bit like forbidden. Like, should we be doing this? Or like, should we engage in this connection? Or is this, you know, not right? I do think that your future spouse is going to nonetheless teach you a lot. You guys might also move very far away with this person. I got just like a random channeled thing of like two people moving from their hometown to a different place, but they're moving together, like that sort of thing. Like getting eloped even is coming out as a theme with this group, but that's not going to be everyone's message. So if it don't resonate, you don't have to like hold on too tightly. And I feel like with the Hierophant here, regardless, this is going to be a relationship with a lot of teaching and a lot of maturing and having to grow in wisdom and having to kind of face those harder truths that are hard to swallow. But once you swallow them, it makes life easier to go through, you know, to function through life as changes occur and as things happen and as you mature and grow older and whatever. This person is going to really present to you the truth, or they're going to present to you a truth that's going to be hard for you to swallow at first, but you're going to see this person as a teacher and as someone that can teach you in some way because they know things that you may not be aware of. And so I do see you looking up to this person in some sort of way, in like a mentorship or a guiding light. So I do think that they're going to teach you some things. So we also have the Magician, Gemini, Virgo coming through. So I do think with the Magician that your future spouse is going to be someone who is very resourceful. They like to work with what they have, and they're also very smart and intelligent. So this person can be like in their own world sometimes, or they can be up in their head. They like to really plan things out. They like to think about the future. This person, I'm getting like with the Aquarius influence of thinking about the future. I do think that your person might they really think, they plan ahead for things that like maybe you don't even consider. Like it's kind of like they have insurance for everything that happens. Like they're like, if they suddenly die or pass away in some sort of way that's unexpected, then they have something set up where you're going to be set for life, because they're thinking that far ahead. Okay, they're considering every aspect of what could go wrong in this relationship, and it's like they plan for it. Okay, they're like, that's what I mean. So this person might be all up in their heads a lot because they like to consider like all aspects of what could or could not go wrong, which might drive you crazy sometimes. But they do it in good faith. Okay, they like to look after you, and they like to make sure you're good even if they're not going to be there presently. Okay, so this person is going to be very wise as well, so they really know what they're doing when it comes to like I'm getting like a social class thing, like something to do with like where you live. There could be a specific like social thing here, or some sort of classism thing where this person in your community, for example, if they're big on how rich you are, how wealthy you are, how financially stable or whatever the case is, this person wants to be like this person likes to be more like reserved or relaxed. I think this person likes to be more to themselves. Like they don't want to like really put themselves out there like group number one's people was just like, oh, we out there. But this group is more like chill. Like you'll be well off, but this person doesn't want to like be so like peacocky and like show it off to the world and let everybody know that everything's like, you know, diamonds, glitter, gold, and rainbows and stuff. Like this person really likes, I'm getting like more of a low-key vibe with your future spouse. They like to keep things to themselves. They like to really manifest in secret or create in secret. Like they may have more going on than they try to let on. Like they might say, oh yeah, I'm just writing a book, okay? And then next thing you know, they're like, not only are they writing a book, but they're like doing some other stuff behind the scenes, and then they're also doing some other stuff behind the scenes, but they don't tell anyone because they like to just keep it to themselves. They're more like low key about keeping things to themselves for whatever reason. But I do think that this person, whatever they want or desire, they always manifest it. And it might freak you out because it's like, dang, do you have superpowers? But I mean, if you're aware of manifesting and all of that, then it's not really that like shocking. But I do think that your future spouse is aware of using their abilities to manifest, whether consciously or not. They create their reality and they manifest whatever it is they desire. So whatever they want, person is going to go for it. They're not going to back down. And I also think that once they have their eyes set on you for marriage, they're not like, they know they're going to tell you, yes, I want to marry you, okay, you're my future wifey or my future hubby or my future whatever. Once this person says you're the one for them, they really mean it, and they want to settle down right off the bat. And yeah, that's what I'm getting with this group. And I'm also seeing for some of y'all, you guys might be more into like the traditional way of living where like the man provides and the woman stays at home and does all of that. Some of y'all might be into that in this group. Like I'm getting more of like a traditional relationship with this group because there's more of like just being low key, having a family with the Hierophant. That's like daddy energy, okay? It's kind of like someone who wants to be in the dominant position, or this isn't 18 plus, let me not go there, but yeah, y'all get the point. This is a more chill relationship I'm getting, or at least your future spouse is like more chill and down to earth, but they do like to consider the future, and they like to consider all things like ahead of time. So we have spiritual union. Okay, that's why. Okay, this person is very protective over your relationship because they really think that this is like God's gift to this earth, okay? They really think this connection that they share with you is special, which is why they marry you. Like they really see you as their twin flame, soulmate, someone who really they vibe with, even if they don't believe in that stuff. They just think you're their person, you're their partner for life. So I do feel like with this spiritual union, this person really values this connection to the point where they'll do anything to protect it. They're not going to even tell anybody anything about what's going on in this connection because they don't want everybody knowing what's going on between y'all. They like to keep like things to themselves, or they like to keep it between y'all. And they're going to be very like just low key. I keep getting like a low key vibe, but this person is also very powerful in the same sense. So it's like they are a very quiet manifester, okay? They're the type of person you don't really see coming, but they're there, okay? Loud and strong. So we also have traveling. So I do think with this traveling card that your future spouse is going to be someone who, again, y'all are going to be on the go sometimes, especially when it comes to moving. I feel like this traveling card is telling me like that confirmation I got that y'all are gonna move somewhere with this person, make a really big change or sudden move with them. I do think there's gonna be a lot of like you guys exploring new places with them, exploring different foods too. And I do think that when you guys travel together, you're gonna find a place that you guys really like to settle down in, and it may be somewhere that's like unexpected, like a different country or a completely different state. I just see like you guys may move at some point from like one place to another, and it might be a really big move, a really big change for you. Or if you're living with your parents and you move out to move in with your husband or boyfriend or fiance, like that move in itself is going to be really big and significant for you. And yeah, that's what I'm getting for y'all group 2. I hope this resonated for y'all lovely people. If it did, drop a like, comment, and subscribe if you want to join my beautiful community of my lovely ravens. My name is Kay. I had the pleasure of being your reader today, and I hope to catch you at my next video. Peace to my lovely ravens that selected group 3. Welcome to your reading on your future spouse. Let's get started, y'all. So we have Cancer coming out right from the jump, okay? The sign Cancer. And we have the High Priestess, okay? And what I'm getting with this High Priestess, y'all are dealing with someone who's a mystic, okay? This is like for the people who are going to marry someone who's like into the occult. They're into magic, they're into tarot reading, they're into spirituality. Like they're really into it though. Not like the people that just are very like, oh, I like the aesthetic and crystals are pretty. Like no, this person's like really into the shiz, Okay, they know the magic, they know the manifestation rituals, they know the sex magic, like they know the tea, the whole nine. So they can really teach you a thing or two about like the occult or the mysteries of life, the secrets of life that are supposedly unexplained. This person might even be into conspiracy theories for some of y'all, because they just like to go into like the weird information that, you know, your everyday person would be like, yo, you're so weird. Okay, so this person may be into stuff that's just like weird. Like you're gonna be like, why are you even into this? Or you wouldn't suspect that they would be into the type of stuff that they are secretly into, but they are. So with the high priestess, this person can be very like secretive about who they are. Like they're a mystery. Like you think you know them, and then next thing you know, they change up all of a sudden, and you're like, do I really know them as much as I said I did? And so I do think that with this high priestess energy, your future spouse is someone who likes to they don't like to just put all of their cards out for the world to see. They just like to, they might show you one or two cards, but that's all you're going to really know unless they want you to know more about them. So this person, you're going to have to really get to know them as a person to really understand them. And I think this is like a strategic way of dating. I know it is for me personally. And hey, I don't blame them. It's some really wild people out here, especially when you are a high priestess for real. Like you'll attract the weirdest people. I don't know. It's like something about that energy where you can attract people who are very, very strange. Okay, good, both good and bad. So I don't blame this person for having like a lot of like boundaries up and having like that sort of feeling like they have to protect themselves, because like this lifestyle just ain't for the weak, you know. So I do feel like your future spouse is someone who's just into like understanding the mysteries of life and understanding the deeper truths and meanings of things. They probably ask very interesting questions like, oh, to be or not to be, or you know, just like those deeply profound ideas and thoughts and concepts. This person can dive deep into it probably for hours and hours and hours on end and never get bored. Okay, they may have a bunch of like witchcraft books or occult books, or be into certain occultists or magic, magicians, voodoo, whatever. You know, everybody's into a different practice, but the main point of this is that they're just into that weird, magical, mystical stuff, okay, that you see on TikTok all the time now. So next we have the Eight of Pentacles. This is not surprising. Like if you're an occultist, I feel like you naturally vibe in this Eight of Pentacles energy. So with this Eight of Pentacles, y'all, when it comes to your future spouse, this person is going to be really into arts and crafts and like creating a vision. This person is going to be very much a visionary, so they might get like intuitive downloads and they start making art, or they start making books, or they might start making paintings, or they just really like to express and have an outlet for their emotions and feelings. Especially the high priestess with the moon energy, their emotions are something that they like to channel through creative outlets. They really like to channel their intuitive insights and downloads through like some sort of creativity, or they could be a content creator. Their career, y'all, I feel like your future spouse's career is going to be something like like being an artist, or being what's it called, people that make pots and stuff, pottery, whatever, y'all know what I'm trying to say, making candles. Like they're really into like doing something that's a bit like they have to use their creative abilities, their creative brain, in order to make a living in how they work. Or at least this is like how they work best. When they focus the best, they're usually doing something creative or being creative, using their brain, using different colors, and they really like this type of stuff. So they're really into like creativity and expressing themselves, expressing their emotions. They're going to be very emotional as well with the Eight of Pentacles too. I think this person is going to be like I'm getting like almost like a Shakespearean type of person, y'all. Like super dramatic sometimes. Like they can really put on a show, like, oh, my heart, I would never live without you. Like, just, I don't know why I'm doing the British accent, but like that, to me, that's just like kind of just how they feel. Okay, they like to be very passionate and expressing themselves, and they might be a bit dramatic and over the top sometimes, but this is like their personality and how they express themselves. So don't be alarmed when your future spouse is like this, okay? And also, they are going to be making money from their mysticalness in some way, because the Eight of Pentacles is about that bread, honey. So if they're working and using creativity in the process, then they're making money with their mysticalness, okay? And we also have experiencing. So your future spouse is someone who has been through hell and back, I would say, because this experiencing card to me is like someone is like a reminder to like have grace for our elders, okay? The people that have been here very much longer than I have, or that have been seen more than I have. I get like, even if this person is quite young, they just might have experienced a lot or seen a lot from a young age that maybe they weren't supposed to see, or maybe they've experienced things that they weren't necessarily supposed to be experiencing as a young person, but they do have a lot of wisdom from the stuff they've gone through. Because, you know, some people don't really wise up from the stuff they go through. They just keep continuing doing the same stupid stuff and they don't wise up. But and then there are people that do wise up and that learn from their experiences. And so this person is a wise person. They learn from what they go through. They don't let it determine their future. So this person's always like wising up from the things that they go through, and they've also been through a lot of dark stuff. They've been through a lot of heavy stuff. So I would go easy on this person as well, because they probably are quite sensitive, or, you know, they may not even come off as sensitive, but they might be deep down. They just don't like to show it. And I am getting like, again, this person has been through certain experiences that have helped them learn how to protect themselves and protect their innocence. Because I'm noticing the white here in this card, and the fact that the white is on the inside of her robe is like giving me the vibes that like it's like you have that purity and that innocence, but you want to protect it. It may not be a whole lot left, but you want to protect whatever is left, pretty much. Like nothing gold can stay. That poem that also comes to mind with that imagery, where that poem is just about preserving your inner innocence and understanding that like nothing youthful lasts forever. We're always going to be growing and changing, and like nothing gold stays. Nothing that is innocent and pure is just going to stay like that forever. And in this imagery I'm getting, this is someone who likes to protect whatever it is that they have that's left. So they are a wise person, and it's as a result of what they have gone through in their life, because they have been through some heavy stuff, dark stuff that really opened them up to these worlds and the mysticalness of the universe and all the deep, interesting, profound mysteries of life. I do think that this person is understanding in a way of how like there's a lot in the world that really cannot be explained, will never be explained, or at least will never logically make sense to our puny human understanding in our brains. But there are greater mysteries out there too that are fascinating but also scary at the same time, you know? And I think this person just has a very unique way of looking at life. They have a very interesting perspective. Like you can always count on them to come through with the wise words as well. And then we have the hope card. So I think with the hope here, this person is going to really inspire you to just have more faith in yourself, faith in the things that you cannot see, faith in your own mystical energies, faith in your own abilities to manifest what it is that you dream of. This person is going to be very optimistic in a way, because they are very focused on they're very focused on how to stay positive during hard times. Like that's kind of like what they're thinking of when it comes to this connection. Yeah, things are not going to always be perfect in this connection with your future spouse, but they're always hoping for the best. You know, they're always, even when you guys are separated or apart or not seeing each other as much, they're still hoping that you're still there, thinking of them, still loving them the same way. And this person's always going to have some sort of hope, almost, no matter how far you guys end up or how old you guys get. There's like this lingering hope that they have that things will always work out between y'all. And I think this is probably what's going to really bring y'all together as well, because again, this person just has this hope and they have this faith and this trust that everything's going to be all right, because you are honestly like their star, their shining star in their life. So this person, again, like I said, they may put you on a pedestal. You may feel a bit undeserving of it at times, but they really do see you as someone who's special to them. And even if you don't see yourself in that way, they want you to know that you're special to me no matter what. And I really think that you're important with the hope card, because this is also the star in traditional tarot. So again, this person just really holds you in high regards no matter what. And they have hope that, you know, things will work out between y'all, even if it's not perfect. So yeah, group 3, I hope this resonated for y'all. If it did, drop a like, comment, subscribe. If you want to join my beautiful community of my lovely ravens, my name is Kay. I had the pleasure of being your reader today, and I hope to catch you in my next video. Peace.